Alright, welcome again to another episode of CIA or Crypto in Africa. And today, Akon finally says that he's about to launch his long-awaited cryptocurrency called Acoin. Now, this comes after, of course, I think around June of 2019 or rather 2018, he then firstly announced that he's going to create his own cryptocurrency coin focused at African people, specifically the ones that are unbanked. So this is also a tweet from CNN that points out or rather talks about what he was basically saying, and it says that Akon hopes to launch his cryptocurrency Acoin for Africa in the first 2 months of 2020. I think this will give Africa back its hold on not only their resources but also just their ideas, the singer says. Now, of course, I read this article just before I recorded, and I must say it has a little bit of a few negative points, but okay, maybe not necessarily negative, but it's quite realistic, right? But I mean, for the excitement of what blockchain and cryptocurrency can offer, many people are being quite, how can I say, you know, they're counting their chickens before they hatch. I'm not saying this is what Akon is doing, but I'm saying this is what the article was pointing out, and it also actually highlighted that a multitude of celebrities has stepped up to launch their own cryptocurrencies. But for Akon, however, this is not just another gimmick, because everyone always tends to follow a wave of anything that's new that comes about. And so Akon is just basically pointing out that, hey, I'm not part of these people that are just riding the wave and I'm saying that I'm releasing a coin, blah blah blah. I'm in this for the long term. And of course, if that's the case, that means he'll be competing with quite huge heavyweights, right? I mean, we have Libra, who says that Libra from Facebook, the coin from Facebook that's about to be launched sometime around next year, even though there's still some arguments or like some situations happening with the regulatory board in the US. And yeah, it's in future also with other governments in Africa. For sure they'll be having digital coins, so I think that's also another member of competition. But basically he's also just pointing out that this is also one way that could potentially help kill corruption within Africa. So blockchain is basically the answer towards that. And so the last part of this article actually was quite, like I said, quite realistic. It says one might wonder why Akon doesn't want to start with small steps, such as bringing electricity to African people. I mean, more than 100 million Africans don't have access to power suppliers. In lieu of focusing on such mundane things, he pitches a cryptocurrency. I think that was quite a little bit harsh, but I think they're pointing out the reality of what's happening in Africa, which is of course what is still happening in other parts of the continent. But I think, in my opinion, for Akon to actually be working on releasing a crypto coin and he's really serious about it, I think this is actually fine. That's whatever it is that he's focusing on. There's many more influential people out there that are targeting certain problems like electricity. I know 100 million is a lot, but we really are working a lot to actually try and solve our own problems, right? And then he closes off by saying, if you follow the money, you will always follow the truth. I'm not so sure about this statement. I must say, just to be honest, I really kind of don't understand it. But of course, this man is working on this because he truly believes in it. And for sure, for each and every word that he says, it comes out of something that is really, or rather, it comes out of somewhere deep within him. You know what I mean? But yeah, it was just a quick review based on the news that we just received today from you today. Yeah, it basically points out that Akon is releasing his coin 2020. Let me guys know what you think about him and actually his project. Is it going to be successful? Do you think it's the one? Do you think it's ready? Do you think Africa is ready to adopt such technologies? Because I mean, 2020, and like the article pointed out, that there's still no electricity. Around 100 million people don't have electricity. So why is he focusing on such? But I say, this is him, this is what he wants to do, and let him be. But let me know what you guys think, and let's have a chat, and I'll catch you again on the next episode. Best.